Hello there, everyone. You know who I am, ETTemplar, Supreme Misfit Professional Dipshit. So, I want to address all these fucking comments that I keep seeing about iDub saying that he's no longer an edgelord, how he's grown up, he's taking a more age-appropriate opinion, unlike us 12-year-old maggots. And here's a picture. Yeah, that's apparently him being more mature and him not being an edgelord, cringelord anymore. And the funny thing about this is iDubbbz, he built in his entire career being an edgelord asshole. He's quite frankly claimed more souls in the YouTube sphere. I mean, how many of you have even heard of Leafy is here? Or like, if you look up his channel right now, he can't come back at all. He's like permabanned. And regardless of Leafy's opinion and shit, he's not the only one iDubbbz has like and permanently ended people's career on YouTube. And the funny thing about this is he's come forward, he's apologized, he's done 30 to 40 minute video where he apologized for the sins of his past. And now that he defends Palestine like a good little boy, well, all of a sudden he can do no wrong, he's more mature, again, reference picture, more mature, more brave and refined in his political takes. And we're supposed to take this guy seriously. And again, this is the left. Hassan Piker, Denham, Frogan, and all these other people. I'd like to put forward this question. What have they actually done for the people of Palestine? Have they funneled together or made a charity plan to get money to Red Cross, humanitarian aid of any way, shape, or form? Are they doing more than anything than just fucking talking about it? No, they're not. This is the most leftist clout chasing. If you'll notice, it's like with Vaush and Hassan Piker. You notice how they take the eat the rich mentality of like socialism and Marxism when none of these people actually legitimately embetter their communities or go any way to embetter people's lives and help them out. No, that's because it's all a grift, and that's what this Palestine grift is. That's the same thing with Destiny choosing the Israeli side, right? Because he knows where the most amount of money is. Yeah, not as much support, but where there's the most amount of money. And the ironic thing about this topic is if you take either side of this political issue, you're either a Zionist genocider, genocide apologist, and of course, if you don't take the Israeli Zionist side, you're a terrorist sympathizer. And the fact is, both sides come out looking incredibly cringe, incredibly edgelord. And if you look at the company, here's another picture that iDubbbz keeps where they've said shit like American troops deserve PTSD, that America deserved 9/11, we got denial of rapes, and we got the advocation of violence as long as it's political, and that's a-okay. So again, this is iDubbbz, the more refined, the more mature and less edgelord iDubbbz. He's really become a butterfly. He's gone through his rough time of being an edgelord and went into the pupa stage and the chrysalis and emerged this beautiful butterfly. No, he's not. He's not changed. He's the same edgelord he was back then, except now he's changed his underwear politically to left, extreme left, and taken up the cause of Palestine on behalf of his wife. I really don't think iDubbbz truly gives a shit. He's just terrified that his clout's running out. He's pissed and shit. In the bed of his previous fan base, people like me, and he's decided to bend the knee. And like, I guess good for him if he smells money in it. Good luck, Chief. But that's not exactly gonna help you succeed at Creator Clash 3 either. Which, I don't know, if I was iDubbbz, here's some advice, iDubbbz, plus you can get more grifting money out of this if you did this. Instead of it going to cancer, like St. Jude or something, have the funds and money going to your shitting boxing promotion go to humanitarian aid for Palestine. See, then that way you could get all tons of those, college sympathizer types. You can get all the Palestinians. You can really, squeeze the juice out of this movement, and you could probably make a, hefty bag for yourself. Because that's really, at the end of the day, why you give a shit, truly, about Palestine and this cause, is because you smell money, you smell clout, you can smell relevancy because you're attached to Hassan Piker. But I think Hassan Piker, if he can, and if he does in the future, he might just throw your ass to the wolves, iDubbbz. Same thing with Frogan and these other Denim and these other content like creators that have surrounded around Hassan. He will throw you to the fucking wolves the first chance he gets, because he doesn't care. He comes from a rich family. I think his family's like legendarily rich. And again, we're in the situation where we have Vaush that came from rich families and Hassan Piker. And anyone who gravitates towards them, it's not mainly because of politics. It's because there's clout, there's relevancy, and there's fucking money to be had. And people more likely this day and age, regardless of your right and left, will follow the money. So I don't really even buy all this, crap with right influencers. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. But yeah, iDubbbz is mainly clinging to Hassan Piker for the clout and relevancy, because at this moment, even after this content comp, he's essentially made it worse for his side, because now people are just looking at H3 going, wait, this guy's being harassed. He's almost had his child taken away by CPS, and now allegedly there's skulls being sent to Ethan's house. Like, wow. Again, this is coming from iDubbbz, a man who's more politically sophisticated, refined, and no longer an edgelord, ladies and gentlemen. He's thrown that to the past and became more perfect. Alright. So that's my 2 cents on it, and Creator Clash 3, Creator Clash 3 is gonna fail, because who in their right mind wants to see a whole bunch of amateur content creators on YouTube, people fight, people who don't have a history of boxing or fighting, and you have all these no-name people that no one really gives a shit to see them fight. And they've already decreased the sales of their seats by half or something. There was something I read where they're now selling like lesser and lesser seats because they know they can't fucking sell them. They know they can't attract flies to shit. This Creator Clash 3, and they're gonna lose bad. And it's not looking good for Ian and iDubbbz, and I think that's mainly why he's lashing out at Ethan, because it's like a jealousy issue as well. So that's my 2 cents on all this. I don't think anyone legitimately, because I haven't seen proof that Denim's, Hassan Piker, Frogan, and iDubbbz, have they really ever made any effort to actually support Palestinian refugees or support humanitarian aid or the Red Cross. No, we haven't. And again, like most leftists, they're paper tigers when it comes to their idealism. They're verba, not acta. So they're words, not actions, versus acta, non-verba. Actions and not words. And I think that's what we're seeing here. I think iDubbbz just saw an opportunity to kind of stick it to Ethan and to portray his friend. And he did so for clout, and that's why why this content comp leaves a bad taste in their mouth, because that's what it is. He refused to call out shitty behavior and harassment, regardless of politics, and that's the only thing he needed to do, and he still could have, again, kept his clout and decency, but now the only thing that content comp has done is rouse and embolden Ethan and H3 to get people to support him. And I don't like H3 at all. I think he's just as shitty as the other side. But yeah, anyways, I've spoken enough. Hopefully you found this interesting. Leave a like, leave a dislike, comment your thoughts below, and yeah, it's not as sophisticated as we think. Just basic human nature. Someone sees an opportunity to kind of keep their clout and relevancy, and that's really what it is. Other people like Leafy and Rice Gum, they've actually moved on from YouTubing and actually gotten lives outside of creating content. And I'll say this, at least Leafy left YouTube and the social media stuff with his manhood intact and his character intact. You know, Leafy may not have a chin, but he left and got out intact, whereas iDubbbz now, he just seems like this pathetic footstool to Hassan and his wife, and that's really how people see it. And again, Creator Clash 3 is gonna fail miserably unless they find some kind of gimmick. But yeah, that's that. See you next time. Have a good one.
Patriotism is dead. There's only rebels and tyrants now.
Strange. A world ready for the righteous and the pure to inherit.
Don't believe in surrenders. No, I still got my saber, Reverend. Didn't turn it into no plowshare either.
Strings on me.
I'm taking over this territory.